Well, today you joined me in Benton Harbor, Michigan to pick up a truck I've been after for a few years. Unfortunately, it's in worse condition than I remember since I haven't seen it in about 3 years. But here it is. What you're looking at is a Toyota pickup. I don't know what year it is because I've never actually checked. It's a 1981 four-wheel drive Toyota pickup. Bunch of rodent droppings in it. A family friend is moving and she gave it to me. Unfortunately, the frame is not good at all. That's a transmission cross member hanging down there with a piece of I-beam or C-channel somebody had welded in years and years ago, and a bunch of rust. But I'm gonna get this thing loaded on the trailer because I gotta take the wheels and tires off of it because they want those back. But we'll resume once we get it on the trailer. All right, well, we made it back home from Benton Harbor. Strapped the truck down, sitting on its axles. Unfortunately, there's a lot more rust in here than we originally thought. I believe the passenger side spring hanger actually kind of ripped out of the frame while loading it on the trailer. Yeah, that's real bad. But I do want to see if it turns over, and I put the strap on it so the hood didn't lift up because it didn't really seem like it was very secured. So let me get this off and try to get the hood open. Gabby, you're not helping very much right now. All right, we got the hood unstrapped. The door handle's a little sticky. Typical Toyota stuff. Well, it's got factory floor mats, and there's not much floor left. Oh, really? Oh, that's going to be fun. Hood latch seems to be frozen. Seems like it's loose. Oh, it's a 22R. That's even better. Let's see, where is the hood caddy? There it is. Well, that's awesome. I was talking to the gentleman I got the truck from, and he thought it was a 20R, but it appears though it's a 22R. So I have learned a little history on the truck. He bought this truck back in 1987, and I guess the guy he bought it from had fixed it up for his wife, and it had a bunch of like pink accents around the truck. I guess around the door handles and things like that, there was pink that he painted over white for him, thinking he wasn't going to like it. And he was like, I don't really care. Do what you want. So he did that. And this truck's been to South Carolina and other places. He did a bunch of work like on countertops and things, and he said this thing would go up and down the grades. It wasn't happy, but it would still drive with all the weight on it, with countertops out the back on these little supports that he made to hold it. And then the flatbed went on it after the bed rusted out. And told me the last time this thing was on the road was 2008. The clutch went out is why it was parked. So I'm trying to get this air cleaner off. Let's see what kind of mouse nest we got in here. Might have to go in the barn and go get the vacuum cleaner and try to get this out. Come on. Wow. That's way cleaner than I thought it was going to be. Well, I'm going to put the camera down, get this battery unbolted, and throw the winch battery in here and see if we can't get her to kick over. Also, I don't even know if I got keys with this thing. So if I don't have keys, that's going to make it a little bit harder. Yeah. I guess I'm going to dig in the center console. Well, I went in the house real quick to go look for some keys, and I didn't find any. Although I did flip the seat forward just to see what was back here. Wiring, and it looks like a factory toolkit. A little chewed up by mice, but that's to be expected with this thing sitting as long as it did. That stinks in here. But I found a couple keys for Toyotas in my key box. Really, how many keys can there be for Toyotas? Well, the one for Thunderbucket doesn't fit the ignition. Big surprise. About this random key. Well, that one doesn't fit either. Guess I'll try to get in the glove box here in a second. Gabby, find all the mice. Also, I found this day planner from 1991 in here. That gives you any idea how long this truck has been off the road. What's kind of crazy, as neglected as this truck has been the past few years, a bunch of maintenance and stuff written down in here from the 80s. 88, 89, 89. It's kind of cool. Right, Gabby? I'm going to keep looking for a key. Alright, well, after some brainstorming, I decided to take apart the ignition and got to that point. So now I'm going to take the battery out of it and swap it out with the one from the winch this morning. Wow, $45 or $48.76 for a battery from Walmart. Return to Walmart. When was this thing bought? Oh man, doesn't even have a date on it, so it's been a while. Nice. Why am I zoomed in? Sorry about that to everybody who was just yelling at me in the camera. But I'm gonna disconnect the positive from here. Well, I don't really even have to do that. It's already loose. So positive's off. I'm just gonna disconnect this tie down, grab my battery, and see what happens. All right, I'm gonna attempt to do this by myself. So please bear with me. I got to turn over. And we'll spray it with some starter fluid. If it does kick off and I can keep it running, I do have some gasoline in this can right here. So let's see what happens. Holy cow, she started. All right, let's feed her some more. All right. Okay, starter fluid might not be good enough, so let's just dump some gas in it before I cause a big fire. It's probably more than enough. Oh, there's the fuel pump. Who knows if that's even working. That's a little harder to get to from the floor. Not sure if it's getting gas, but carb linkage is probably nasty as heck. Well, that's the end of my starter fluid. All right, so this truck has been sitting since 2008. Let's see what happens. Oh, flooded it. Call that a win. Now I just got to get the fuel line hooked up to something that'll feed it. Oh. Who knows if the fuel pump's even functioning right? But I call that a win. All right, I'm going to attempt to keep it running on spray this time since I found a new bottle of starter fluid and I keep flooding it with gas. If I had the key, this would be a lot easier. But I'm starting it with a multi-tool in the slot. Oh, come on. Stay running, you girl. Or whatever you want to call it. Ow. Well, good news, I got it running. So, that being said, what to do with this dang thing? It was free to me. Is it really worth putting in all the trouble and effort of making it safe to drive? What would I do? I would do something really stupid with it, you know, because that's what I do. The wife wants me just to part it out, which it's got a lot of good parts. And we've already proved the engine runs. Transmission was supposedly done 10,000 miles ago before the clutch went, because they reused the old one, and it's just super rusty. The doors aren't that good, but they're doors. It's got good glass in it. It's got interior parts. You know, I don't know what to do with it. I love these things. My first truck, or first Toyota, was an 83, and the damn thing was great. I loved it. You know, this is a 22R 5-speed 4-wheel drive truck, which is kind of hard to find from what I've seen. I always see them as four speeds with a 20R in them. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this thing. What do we do with it? Rock crawler build, tube buggy, something. I can't fabricate for crap, so I don't know. Part out. For now, it's just going to sit next to the Tercel over there, I guess, and we'll see what we're going to do. So thanks for watching the video of the 81 Toyota pickup that I got for free. Sorry we didn't record us driving back or loading it up. The old gentleman didn't really want to be on camera, so I respected his privacy and didn't record him. But I'm going to go inside. It's nice out. I want to sit my butt down, watch some TV, maybe drink some coffee. Yeah, it's 6 p.m., but, you know, it's always time for coffee. See you guys later. Have a good one.